Hi guys, so today I'm going to show you how I did my roses mani. I'm actually going to show you two of them because like I did these samples right here, because once you get these two you can just run them together, you know, like I did. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm using the CJS-05 plate, this one here. So we're going to start out with this little branch and use part of it. And then we're going to use this rose here. Actually, let's go this way. We're going to use this big rose that's opened up, and then we're going to use this one here. So all these images go to this rose, all these images go to this rose. But we're going to start with the branch. So I'm using my Bundle Monster, starting out with Bundle Monster brown. And I'm also going to use Born Pretty. These are two of my favorite stamping polishes. Now this is called, the company's called Maniology. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and do that. And I will put all the names of everything that I use in the information box. So let's start out. We're going to do the double one first. And we're going to go like about here. Swipe. And roll. And I'm using my Big Bling Clear Jelly Stamper, and this is pretty well worn. But anyway, that's what we're doing. So I'm going to put it on here, and I'm going to put it about kind of in the middle, since we're doing two on this one. Okay, we're going to do a big rose, and then the big opened rose, and then the medium rose. Okay, so we start with that. And then we're going to do, I think we'll go ahead, yeah, let's just go ahead and do the flowers. I guess we'll do the other one when we get to that point. So I'm using this, it's kind of a magenta raspberry pink for the base. And so right now we're going to do this one here. So that's our blank space. We're doing this darker pink, then we'll do that one, and then we'll do that one. This, sometimes the blank spaces are kind of tricky. You have to figure out which way you can, swipe it to get it without a void. So I'm going to try it from a diagonal. That worked. Now hopefully when we pick it up, there won't be any voids either. But you can't go too big of a hurry or you definitely will. That's pretty good. It's not, there might be a teeny on the edge. Not perfect, but that's pretty dang close. So I am going to put it on this way, and the tricky part, besides figuring out what colors you want that you think looks good, is keeping these things lined up, each layer. So I'm going to go ahead and put it that way. Okay, so press, just kind of gently roll from side to side so that you get a good image. And then next we're going to do the second one. The second one we're going to use this kind of a dusty light rose color, kind of a dusty rose color, pink color. We're going to do this middle one here. And then I'm swiping it to the side. I found that works the best for me with doing these layers like this. Just roll it and then take off what you don't want. Just quite a bit actually. Okay, and then here's what that layer looks like, and we're going to put this one over the top of the other one, and you just don't turn your stamp or anything. Once you've got it going in the same direction to your images on here, your next layer, then you want to put it on exactly the same as it was when you picked it up, so which we did. Okay, there we go. So that's what that looks like at that point. And now we're going to do the third one. And the third one we're going to do with this really pretty soft, really super light pink. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up that color good, but it's really, really pretty. It's also by Bundle Monster Maniology. And we're going to get this. This is just kind of like highlight lines on this last one. And so we swipe, and we're going to roll. Let me get off the excess on here. Okay, and that's what that one looks like. Doesn't look like much right now. And then, like I said, make sure don't be turning your stamper around. If you picked it up the way in the direction that you want it to go over these layers, then that's the way you want to put it on. Okay, so we're going to go this way. And that's how that one looks. Okay, pretty. And I have to tell you, this has absolutely become one of my favorite ones to wear, manis. I just love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so now we're going to do the second rose, which is kind of a medium rose, you know, which is this one right here, because we just did that one. Now we're going to do this one. And that one is right above it. So there's the blank space. We're going to start with that one. Same colors, makes it easy. You know, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 in this one. Okay, so we're going to do the dark one on the blank space first, just like we did on the last. We're going to do that on this medium rose. And, you know, and you want to hold your card down, you know, flat, almost flat, so that you don't get any voids when you're doing these blank spaces. It's different than when you're, you know, stamping the rest, you know, regular images. Okay, so in this one here, oh, whoops, I switched them around, sorry. I put the big one on the bottom, and I'm going to put the medium one on the top, which should be fine, still be pretty. So we'll do it. We'll just do it like this. So there we go. And then we'll do the second image and the same color, same sequence, so far anyway. And although we will have a fourth one on this one, so you'll see that in a minute. So then we swipe, roll, and I know I keep using my beat up looking clear jelly stamper, but it works great still, and I love it. So I do have a brand new one. All right, let's go and line this up just like it was on the plate. There's that one. It's the second one layer. And now we're going to do the third layer. The third layer, we're doing that light pink. Okay. All right, let's go this way. And roll. Take off the excess. That's how that one looks. And now we're just going to, you know, watch, you know, it goes in a row, so look at your plate if you need to line up which direction that it's going to go in. So it will be right. Okay, let's see if you can see it. I hope you can. There. Okay, no, that didn't help. Sorry. That was kind of an awkward angle. So anyway, so there's that. Now it's pretty right now, so if you don't want to do anything else to this one, you don't have to. It's going to change it a little bit when you add that next one. And what I'm going to do on the last one is I'm going to repeat back to this medium kind of dusty rose color. Now you could do darker if you wanted to, you could do white, you know, whatever, or you could even do, like, if you wanted to do a metallic silver or metallic gold, you know, if you want to bling it up. But on this particular mani, I want to keep it just kind of real soft, simple, peaches and cream. You know, I didn't want to go blingy. Kind of like, you know, vintage rose kind of. Okay, so this is what this layer looks like. Kind of hard to see. I hope you can see it. There. And then we're just gonna, you know, like I said, keep going in the same direction. And there it is. That's the last one. So see how it shows it? It makes that the dark pink, like a smaller hole, you know, showing up or whatever. There's a fuzz right there. But really pretty. So those are those two. And then we're gonna wait to do the leaves, and we're gonna go do the next one, which will be just this single one. Well, actually it's two. It's a, you know, the medium rose again with a rosebud. And so we're going to do that. And this one, the branch goes up a little bit. And I did that so that when I put these together, you know, it's kind of could look like climbing roses, or just the way rose branches kind of, you know, do that kind of thing. So, all right, so first we're going to do the branch again with the dark brown. You know, dark to medium brown. And I like that there's two branches on here, so I don't have to clean the other one yet. I can go ahead and do that one. So we're going to go ahead and, how much am I going to use of that? Probably about this much. So I'm not using the whole branch. You know, you have to, and it's going to also be dictated by how, you know, big your fingernail is. So you'll just have to kind of eye it and decide. And then the other thing is just to place it so that there's enough room for your leaves or whatever you're going to add if you're adding stuff on the end of it. So here it is. There's the branch again, the next branch. Okay, and then we're going to do it. We're going to do it so that it comes up from this direction instead. And let's see. I don't want it. I want it kind of about there, taking up about 2/3. Oops. 2/3 of the nail. See, because we're going to put our medium rose down here, and then we're going to put our rosebud in here, and then our leaves. So you'll see. All right, so next we're going to go to the medium rose, and I do have to clean that, especially with these blank spaces. I've noticed, you know, that sometimes you have to clean it after each time because otherwise they just won't pick up on your second one. At least that's what I found with you know, the polishes I'm using anyway. Okay, so now, and I just cleaned that with pure acetone. That's all I use to clean my plates with. So next we're going to go to do that medium one in the same colors, and we're doing that blank space, and we're going to swipe to the side and almost flat to the table. Take off the excess. Here, let me turn that heater off. I forgot to do that. Okay, so that's our blank space for our medium rose. And then we're going to put that right here. So right there, towards the bottom of that branch. Okay, right there. Looks like it's coming off that branch. And then we're going to do the second part, which is our dusty rose pink again. Same colors, same sequence. Okay, let's go that way. And roll. Take off the stuff we don't want. Okay. And that's how that looks again. Okay, and then make sure you, and if you have to look again to make sure you've got it, you know, holding your stamper the right direction to line this up, the second image on there. There you go. So that's just the way it was supposed to be. And then we're going to do our light one next, for the next image, the third image on this. Because remember, this medium rose has 4 images. Okay, and we're going to take off the excess again. Once again, that's how that looks. And we're going to go ahead and put that here. Let me see if I can turn this around so you can see it. Okay. So there we go. Really pretty. And like I said, you can stop there. You don't have to do the last image if you don't want to. If you do the, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. It changes a little bit. And if you don't like it, then just don't do it, or do a, you know, or do some other color or metallic or whatever. Okay, so let's get that cleaned off. And I'm going to go ahead and line that up. There we go. That's how that, all those images on the medium one. And then we're going to do the rosebud up here. And the rosebud, we're doing in the same colors, except there's only 2 images. And I'm using this right here. So there's the blank space. That'll be number 1, number 2. And I also use this for the smaller leaf too, with, you know, of course, different colors. But I'm also using that for the rosebud. So we're going to start with a dark color, same thing, except it's only 2 colors, 2 images. And hello. Okay, so that one we're going to put up. I'm going to probably put this, show you upside down on this one. I think it'll be easier instead of trying to twist my hands around. So there's that one. Okay, and then we're going to do the light pink for the second image on this, on the rosebud. Okay, and that looks like that. I don't know if you can see it, really tiny. And let me see. So I probably could just do that upside down. Okay, there's that. Pretty, huh? And then we're gonna do, now our flowers are all done, so now we go to the leaves. And we're gonna do, well, like I said, we're gonna use this, the same one I used for the rosebud, we're gonna use for the little leaves, and then the big leaves we're gonna use this one right here. And there's 1, 2, 3, but I'm only using those 2. You can use this one if you want to, but I'm using those 2 today. So let me clean it off again and get that nice and clean, especially where I'm going to use the leaves at. That's the most important one. Okay, get those clean. Blow off my fuzz, and let's go ahead and clean our scraper card real quick. At least most of it off. Okay. So now we're going to do these green colors, and oops, sorry. And I'm going to do this one for my blank space, and then the teal, a little bit darker color, we're going to do for the second image. So we'll do the big ones first. And this one, it's you know, like 3/4 bottle, 2/3, 3/4. I don't know why it's getting kind of thick. Thank God I only have one pink one that's also doing that with the Bundle Monster, but I don't know why. The rest of them have not done that. But luckily I can still use it. So, all right, let's get that extra off that we don't want. Okay, so the big one we're going to do, wait, wrong direction. We're going to do the big leaf off of here. So, can you see that? Okay, let's turn it around. There we go. There's the big one on that one. And then we still have that other one, remember, with the 2 roses. And so we're going to put one of these big leaves on there too. And I think I better clean that big blank one because I don't think it'll pick up again, especially with this thicker polish. Okay, so we're going to go with that. One more of those. Swipe, roll, take off what we don't want. There's just a little bit. Okay, there's our leaf. And then we're going to put this one so that it's going to come off of here, off of there. Okay. Oops, wrong direction. Okay. So that's that one. Let's go ahead and do the blank space on the little one too while we're at it, and get those done. And there's 2 of those on here, so that makes it nice. I don't have to clean it this time because they're already clean. Okay, so that's that little teeny one I'm using for a leaf. And I'm going to put that one up here, off of here. So let's turn this, I think it's easier just to go like that. Okay, so that's where the smaller one is. Okay, and then we're going to do a smaller one on this one too. So let's do that. Really easy, you know, for as beautiful as I think that, I just love this Manny. So pretty, I think. Okay, so we're going to do, I think we'll do this smaller one off of here. Okay, so there's our smaller leaf off of there. And now we're just going to do the darker green, the teal. Kind of a medium teal, I guess, medium. And we're going to do that over. We'll do our little ones first since I have the plate in that direction right now. And I don't know if you can see it or not. I hope you can. It doesn't look like much, but you want to line that up, you know, with your little base color. You see it, I hope. Oh, I don't know. I hope you can, I don't know. Anyway, sorry if you couldn't. And then I'm going to do also the small one for the other one. Go ahead and put the outline on, detail, you know, outline on it. You already saw it, so I'm just going to hold this thing. Okay, and on this one, we're doing it like, okay, can I turn this around? I don't know why the angle's so weird today, but it is. Okay, so there's that. And then Next, we're going to do the big one. Okay, so actually the same color, but we're just going to turn the plate around because we're going to do now this, you know, detail for that big one we did. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some over that and swipe it and roll it, take off what I don't want, and then we're just going to put it, let me see if I can turn this around so that you can see it, I hope. Okay, there we go, right there. Not pretty? I love it, it's so pretty. So that's that one, and then we need to do the other one too. I'm going to go ahead and put this over here and use this, it's easier. And then do another, this should be okay to do a second one on this. Usually it is on the outline images. Okay, and take off that we don't want. Okay, so got to line this one up this direction to go over it. Okay, there you go. Okay, there we go. So pretty, huh? I just love it. Now you could, you know, if you wanted to add another leaf on there, you know, you could. I didn't. Or you could add another little rosebud on there if you wanted to, but you know, your fingernail is probably not this big either, unless it's your thumb. So keep that in mind as well. See, so this is how this one looks on my fingernail, which is much smaller. So I fit all of it on, you know, but I didn't really add anything else. So, and then the only thing else that you would do at this point is put a top coat, and I would suggest using the Bundle Monster smudge-free top coat over that if you're going to use regular polish, or just do a clear gel really quick. So I'll go ahead and do that on this little one just real quick. Here's the, you know, now it's Maniology, but anyway, smudge-free top coat. I love it. I always say that, but I do, and I've got to get another bottle ordered like on Delay Pronto. So just float it over the top of it. Just swipe, swipe, and see, no smudges. I love it. But clear top coat, gel top coat will work also, and you can do matte or shiny or whatever you like. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe and click on the bell icon, you know, so that you will get a notice on my next new videos. And I still have 4 more to do on the big clear jelly stamping plates, but I had to do this Manny for you. So anyway, thank you. Bye guys and girls.